What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com.
Here are my DFS picks for NFL Week 5 Thursday Night Football.
Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button
And hit that bell icon
so you don't miss our new videos.
Okay, in this video, I'm going to give you my top picks for the Thursday Night Football Showdown between the LA Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. And if you stay to the very end after all my picks and after I show you the Draft Dashboard tools, I'll give you my super secret sleeper pick that no one's talking about. Okay, my Thursday Night Football Showdown quarterback is going to be Russell Wilson from the Seattle Seahawks playing the LA Rams, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall. And although they give up the 8th fewest fantasy points to opposing quarterbacks, this is a home game for Russell Wilson. It's a huge advantage for the Seattle Seahawks to be at home in that stadium. Russell Wilson is averaging 25.9 fantasy points per game on the season. He only scored 14 fantasy points last game, so he's coming off of a bad game. And Jared Goff is coming off of a big game, so I think that might drop the Russell Wilson ownership a little bit. He's projected at 63% ownership. He's getting almost 5 rush attempts per game, so we're hoping that he picks up some rushing yards and maybe even a rushing touchdown. He's projected at 19.6 fantasy points here in Week 5, and Vegas thinks there's going to be 49.5 points scored in this game, and the Seahawks are favored by 2. So I like Russell Wilson here versus the LA Rams.
Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching.
If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal,
all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won.
And then we'll send you $100 PayPal.
So it's that easy,
and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video.
So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you.
Okay, my Thursday Night Football Showdown running back is Todd Gurley from the LA Rams playing the Seattle Seahawks, who have the 10th best defense overall, but they're only middle of the pack defending opposing running backs. Todd Gurley has averaged 14.3 fantasy points per game on the season. He's getting an average of 12.3 rush attempts per game and 4.3 pass targets per game. So he's almost got 20 touches per game. I think he gets more involved in the offense this week. He scored 26 fantasy points last week on only 5 rush attempts, but he had 11 pass targets. So I think he's going to get more rushes this week, maybe upwards to 15 or 16 rush attempts. And if he gets 5 pass targets, that's over 20 touches. He's been on the field for 71% of the snaps, and he's touched the ball 30% of that time. He's only projected to be 33% owned. So that's kind of low ownership for a stud running back in a single game slate. But people have been weary of Todd Gurley. They've been off him, and I think he follows up that big production last week with a good game this week. He's projected at 14.4 fantasy points here tonight. I think we see Todd Gurley get going on the ground. So I like Todd Gurley here versus the Seattle Seahawks. Okay, my Week 5 Thursday Night Football Showdown wide receiver is Robert Woods from the LA Rams playing the Seattle Seahawks, who've got the 10th best defense overall, and they give up the 7th fewest fantasy points to opposing wide receivers. So the Seahawks got a good defense, but someone's got to score the ball for the Rams. It's going to be one of these guys. Pick Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, or Brandon Cooks. 2 or 3 of these guys could have a fantastic game tonight. Robert Woods has scored 16 fantasy points per game on the season. He scored 32 fantasy points last game on 15 pass targets. He's averaging 9.5 pass targets per game, and he's going to be about 41% owned tonight. He's on the field for 97% of the snaps, leading all wide receivers, and he touches the ball 14% of that time. He's projected at 14.5 fantasy points here tonight. I mean, you really can plug in any of these guys, just depending on how much salary you have left. Robert Woods is right in the middle. I think he gets in the end zone tonight. So I like Robert Woods here versus the Seattle Seahawks. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all the tools for NFL, MLB is still going, NBA is right around the corner. This is a great time to get in and try everything for 1 month. The tools are all about saving research time. You can see the last 3 games, the fantasy points per game, the targets they got per game, so you can see how involved they are in the offense, the rushes they got per game. Seeing all this stuff on one screen helps you save time and make better picks. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, my Thursday Night Football showdown tight end is Will Dissly from the Seattle Seahawks playing the LA Rams, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall and their middle-of-the-pack defending opposing tight ends. Will Dissly has scored 15.3 fantasy points per game on the season. He scored 19 fantasy points last game, 18 the game before that, 22 the game before that. Solid, consistent production, averaging 5.5 targets per game, looks to be increasing over the last 3 games. He's going to be 22% owned. He's on the field for 61% of the snaps and touches the ball 13% of that time. He's projected at 10.4 fantasy points here tonight. I think he stays involved in this offense. He's got a nice matchup in the tight end position, the home game with the crowd on his side, a nice target to pair with Russell Wilson. So I like Will Dissly here versus the LA Rams.
If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video.
You've unlocked the bonus content. Okay, my super secret sleeper pick for this Thursday Night Football showdown is Jaron Brown from the Seattle Seahawks playing the LA Rams, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall and their middle-of-the-pack defending opposing wide receivers. Jaron Brown has scored 8 and 6 fantasy points in the last 2 games. He got 3 and 6 targets in those games. It looks like he's worked his way up over David Moore. He's been on the field for 70% of the snaps, only touching the ball 5% of that time. He's only going to be about 12% owned, and he's projected at about 4.3 fantasy points here tonight. He's only $1,400 DraftKings salary, and he's min salary over there on FanDuel. So he's the low salary guy that has some upside here tonight. If he gets in the end zone, he's going to be in the winning lineup. So I like Jaron Brown here versus the LA Rams.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smickety smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NFL slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again and good luck.
Do you want more DFS picks for NFL Week 5? Go ahead and tap that video right in the middle of the screen, or if you're on mobile and you can't see that video, tap our logo and tap the subscribe button. We're putting out videos every single day, so tap that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of our new uploads.